Well, first of all, it's unfortunate that the opposition in the country are looking up to the president to solve their problems. How logical it is when you have a problem in your house, then you start blaming your neighbor or your adversary for it when you should address it. If there is a problem in the PDP, it is for the PDP to solve. There's a problem in NNPP, it's for the NNPP to solve. Is there a problem in Labour Party or SDP? It's for the SDP and Labour Party to solve. I don't know whether they are also trying to ask the president to come to their party and solve their problems. If you are in the PDP and you have people working against your party, you refuse to suspend them, you refuse to expel them, and then you decided to focus on the president as being responsible for your problem, I think you are simply being irresponsible. If you are in the SDP and you have crisis in your party and you don't fix it, and then you are looking for the president or blaming the president, trying to find a scapegoat for your problems, I think you are just not serious. So to me, as a president from a ruling party, he cannot be seen trying to fix a missile or a gun that will be directed at him. It is part of a political strategy to ensure that your adversary has so much problem within his own area that he will not be able to contend. It is not something that is hidden. If you are a politician and you want to contest elections, you need to know more about your opponent. Even in football, it happens. If Nigeria is playing Tunisia, Tunisia can send spies to know how Nigeria plays its football and then see how it can strategize to win. It's all part of politics. PDP, SDP, NNPP, Labour Party should fix their internal problems and stop looking towards the president to come and solve their problems. So that is that. And if they do that, they will now play the role as a functional opposition. If you look at the opposition today and compare the one we have in 2014, you see you don't have that common resolve, common spirit to confront a government and evict it out of power. Most of the people that paraded themselves today as opposition are people who are part and parcel of the system and were simply frustrated. You can see the former governor of Kaduna State. All his utterances is not about the country, it's not about the government, it's simply about his personal frustration and the failure that comes out of his sense of entitlement. He was dropped as a minister, and since then, he's so frustrated that each time he had the opportunity, he targets the president and repeats the same thing he has always been saying. But for those of us from Kaduna, we know that no matter the problem of today, we will not justify the evil with such a personality when he had the opportunity to do things better and he failed to do it. So when you have a group of disgruntled elements who are frustrated and they come together, so it's not about the country, it's not about the people, it's simply about them being excluded from the system. Because the people who are now in the opposition, it's not that they philosophically differ from Tinubu. The issue is that it's not about they are now Marxist or trade unionist against a capitalist neoliberal order. They are all from the same political bourgeoisie elite class, and that they are simply excised out of power. And now they use every opportunity to weaponize our challenges and to present themselves as a better alternative. Well, but many of them have been in power since 1999. There is one who was, for example, you have been in power for almost 18 years, either as a minister or as a governor or as a senator or whatever. And now you come to say there is insecurity, there is hunger in the country, when you had the opportunity to do better and you failed to do it. So that is my own take.